You know, if you don't know where you're going, you'll never be lost. Hi, this is Day Shift with Jeff Kober. And we want to talk about ways to get through the day and one day at a time get through our lives. A lot of us are really challenged at this moment, accepting reality as it is and wishing things were different than they were and wishing it felt different than it feels and wanting something not to have happened, wanting something else to have happened. I'm not trying to speak in code, but this is really the way that we live most of the time. There's something wrong. What is it? Let me figure it out. And then as soon as I figure it out, I can fix it or change it, and then I'll be okay. We've never been successful at this. I just have to say, this is not an equation that works. I can't change what happened at the beginning of this recording, let alone what happened last week or last year or when I was 10 years old or 5 years old or whenever it was. I can't change any of that. And when I live in the idea that it should be different, I'm living in the idea that if only I were good enough, I could change it. If only I were better at X, Y, Z, it wouldn't have happened, or it would have happened differently, or. And we end up never being actually where we are. And why do we want to be where we are when it's so uncomfortable, when it's so frightening, when it's so seemingly so hopeless? Well, if I never let myself be where I am, I never get to move from where I am. As my dear sister Bird says, you can't jump from air to air. You have to get here and have the feelings of hopelessness, of despair, of anger, of rage, of sorrow, of sadness, disgust. Have it all. Have it big, but have it here, not up here. This is the place of no change. This generates thoughts always telling me how to change that which can't be changed. And then telling me a story about what it means that this is happening or that is happening or that they're doing this or that I'm doing that. It's making it all up. Get here. Be here. Find the courage or the wherewithal to feel how desperately uncomfortable it might feel right now, how ugly it might feel, how sorrowful it might feel. But let yourself be here and let yourself take a breath, because when we're trying to get away from it, we don't get to have a breath. When we're trying to get away from it, we can't take a breath. Be here. And then once I am here, all the swirling pieces of it can begin to settle down, and I can begin to feel that place of okay, that is the truth of me, is the center of me, is the essence of me. And from that place, I will be grounded in a reality that shows me what the next right action might be, what one step might be in the direction of better, in the direction of healing, in the direction of what the hell do I do now? I'll never figure it out. But when I trust enough to settle into those feelings, to get to the very deepest experience of that discomfort that I can, and then just ask of something greater than my thinking, what's the next right action? What can I do? And it might be the dishes. It might be have a nap because I haven't slept in days. It might be call a friend and ask how they're doing. I guarantee that each of us knows at least one person who is having an even more difficult time right now than we are. And they could really use our help. They could really use someone to just reflect back, yeah, I know. Sucks, doesn't it? I hope you have a beautiful day. And remember, that's the only thing we have any choice over at this moment, is what's the attitude I'm going to step forward with today. Thanks for listening.